Everyone, G Loves Trains here. You joined me in Bradford this morning, where I'm about to have a ride with Grand Central to London. Now, I have travelled with Grand Central a good few times before, but every time I've done so, it has been on a Class 180 Adelante. Today though, I'm going to be riding on a Class 221 Super Voyager. I am looking forward to this. Reese, I'm going to head on into Bradford Interchange, and I do love this Bradford 2025 writing up in lights here. Not that it's 2025 anymore. So there are 4 Grand Central Bradford to London services per day and 4 in the other direction as well. And it is the second London bound service of the day that I'm catching. It departs Bradford Interchange at 08:57. And it was only last year that I was stood here on platform 2 waiting to ride with Grand Central between Bradford and Doncaster. And I was meant to be on a 221 then, but the train got swapped out for a 180. I wasn't too bothered because I do love the 180s. I would happily take a ride on one of those trains any day. But yeah, it is about time that I have a ride on one of Grand Central's 221s. There are only 2 Voyagers in Grand Central's fleet, 221 142 and 221 143. Both of them were leased in 2023, and it won't be too long before I find out which one I'm riding on today. It is making its way from Crofton Depot at the moment. Should be here in about 10 minutes time. As long as it's one of the Voyagers, then happy days. And here it is, 221 143. And oh yeah, the Grand Central livery is just on the front and back coaches of these Voyagers. There is a Grand Central logo on the middle coaches though, and I must say, it looks less odd in real life than it does in the photos.
Due to a train fault.
Alrighty, I'm in my reserved seat in Coach C, and when I booked my ticket on Grand Central's website, it did ask me for my seating preferences, so I put forwards facing and window seat. But then when I went to check out, I saw which seat it had allocated me, and it was an aisle seat. So I went back off and basically re-added the ticket to the basket, and I had to do that quite a lot until I was allocated a window seat with a full window view. It's left me wondering how much those seat preferences work, but I got there eventually. I'm in seat number 56 in Coach C. It is an airline style window seat, got a fold down table tray, plug socket down beside me there, and then up above me there is a reading light, a window blind, and happy to see a knicker hook. And this Voyager does still have the Avanti West Coast interior, which I am a fan of.
This is a Grand Central service from London King's Cross.
And we're off. It's going to take 2 hours and 41 minutes to get to London King's Cross. There is a QR code on the back of the seat that you can scan for live journey updates, food and drink, station information, feedback and more. I do want to order some food and drink on this service, so I'm going to give that a scan now. I'm not sure if it'll work straight away or whether I need to wait until they've done a catering announcement. Let's have a see.
We are now approaching. Please remember to take all your personal belongings with you.
Well, we're almost about to pull into please take all your belongings with you. Okay, so I can see station information. Ah, there we go, food and drink. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to wait until they do a catering announcement before I can put an order in. It's Lowmore, the first stop. I was just about to connect to the Wi-Fi, and there's actually an option for Grand Central Wi-Fi, but then also an option for Avanti Wi-Fi. We're just on the approach into Halifax, and I've just reloaded this Etsy ordering page thing, and it is coming up with view menu now. Right, here we are. There's breakfast options, sandwiches and snacks, something sweet, crisps. I might get one of these meal deal things. It says preparing order now. It also says please collect your order from coach C, but I think that's referring to the class 180 because it's in coach D on the Voyager, isn't it? But I think it'll ping up on here to say when I can go and collect it, because yeah, they don't bring it to your seat if you order in standard class. If you're in first class, they do bring it to your seat. It says complete now, so let's go head to coach D. There's nobody in the shop, but yeah, my order's here, so I'm just going to take it. But yeah, coaches A to D on the Voyager are standard class. Coach A has got bicycle storage space and wheelchair space. Coach D's got the shop, and then Coach E is first class. I finished my sandwich, and I did just check before filming this clip that I didn't have anything stuck in my teeth, because honestly the amount of times I have eaten food on a train and then continued to vlog with stuff stuck in my teeth. Anyways, that sandwich was something different. I've never had a vegan cheesy savoury sandwich before, and I'm not sure I'll be having it again. It did have quite a strong flavour to it. There was something in particular that was very strong. I think it must have been the red onion. It's made my tongue go all tingly. We've not long since left Wakefield Kirkgate, and we are now at Crofton West Junction. The other 3 southbound services continue along the Pontefract line here, making a stop at Pontefract Monk Hill, but the service I'm on is about to enter onto the Wakefield line, which will take us to the next stop of Doncaster. The train has made a stop at Doncaster, which means we are now travelling along the East Coast Main Line, and I've now got just over an hour and a half left on here. And Doncaster is the penultimate stop on this service as well, as the train does run non-stop down to London. And we're just passing Peterborough. One southbound Bradford to London service a day does call there. I think it is the last one that does. I'm just popping to the toilet before I get off. It is a big accessible one. I don't even want to know why the toilet rolls are wet. We are nearing the end of the journey now, and like I mentioned before, I did book my ticket on Grand Central's website. I booked under 2 weeks ago, and for an advance single it cost me £18.10 with a rail card.
We are now approaching London King's Cross, where this service terminates. Please remember to take all your personal belongings with you, and thank you for travelling with Grand Central.
and the train arrived in 1 minute late at 11:39. And oh look, the one a day LNER London to Inverness services pulled in there. Need to ride that again at some point. But anyways, yeah, back at King's Cross. I feel like I do a lot of riding back and forth to London nowadays. Well, there we are. I've ridden one of Grand Central's Class 221s. I have, of course, ridden a lot of Voyagers over the years, but it was on my to-do list to ride one with Grand Central. So yeah, happy days. I can finally get that one ticked off. But yeah, it was a great ride that. I do always enjoy travelling with Grand Central, and it is pretty cheap to get to London with them as well. Right, the sun's out here. I am gonna go for a walk, I think, and make the most of it. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Bye bye.